Ready to go? Here's a big power threat. Wally West. The pitch. That one misses. And we're underway. And it's 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Ozuna ranging back and gone. He sends it out of here. His 36th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. So add another game to his hitting streak. Chris, this is remarkable.
Just so exciting. Game after game, he's given us a real thrill, and that swing was obviously no exception. Well, we see this so much more today. Lineups with Pop in the leadoff spot, and it really puts the pitcher in a tough spot out there where he has to execute right away. You can't just get over a couple of strikes to settle in, get comfortable.
Wally West stepping in now for the Yankees. The solo homer his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. Chisholm stands at first with one out. Schwellenbach throws over, and he dives back in safely.
Hey, see it and drive it up.
The pitch. There's the strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
So 2 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. West brings it in with a nice running grab. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in for the Yankees, Wally West.
The right fielder, Wally.
First pitch, not close.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Harris has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The center fielder, number 99.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. And up next for New York, Wally West. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in a division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Ozuna should have it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Wally West. He's already homered in this game. That's in there.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Next pitch is outside. Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. It falls in. The run comes in from second. It's 4-3. Not in time. He's got a double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner takes off. Bounce to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. Judge out on the play.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
In the air, left field. And that is that. A run on. And the final score here.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting in the AL East, Jonathan Loaisiga
Here's some real power at the plate. Wally West. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. In the air out towards right center. Acuna has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Now here is Wally West. There's a buzz in the stadium every time he comes to the plate as he tries to extend his hitting streak. West, a former All-Star, only 20 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double. And that'll keep his hitting streak alive. He's reaching heights that very few players ever have.
Yeah, when you're over the 30-game mark and showing no sign.
And a swing and a miss. Two gone.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
Bounced up the middle. On the run, throw to first. And that's the third out. The Yanks lead. Back at Truist Park. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Wally West. There's the strike.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Strike two.
This guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Frustrating end to the at-bat.
Wally West stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Next pitch is outside. And that one is inside.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Here's a 2-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
3-2. Payoff pitch. To third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here.
Well, the pitcher always wants to miss down if he's going to.
Now it's the right fielder, Wally West. And that's in there for strike 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Here's the 0-2. Softly hit to third. Whips it to first on the run. And that'll do it. So back here in Atlanta. We're in extras here. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. Johnson back to work. Hammered on the line. Base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine.
You ever lost it all and had to get it all back? It's got me looking back and everything was all.